What's up, friends and family? Kiara here from the quarantine to give you your OrganiGrowHairCo wash day video. A couple things before we start. Yes, I am aware I look like Rick James circa 2004.
I'm Rick James.
There is a reason. I am going to go ahead and do a twist out video later this week. But right now I'm really here for a wash day video. So anyone who follows me knows that I have been obsessed with these hair products by OrganiGrowHairCo. By far the best products I've ever used on my hair. I am someone that has tried to go natural so many different times. I've used every product you can think of, Cantu, Miss Jessie's, even When back in 2011. Definitely not the easiest process, but everyone goes through the journey in their own way. I followed OrganiGrow about a year ago, where finally it was like, I've seen enough testimonials. I've heard from enough people myself to know that they're the real deal. I started with the diamond bundle, and since then I've added a few products here and there. But today's video is going to be a heat-free full wash day video. So you'll get to see how I personally use the diamond bundle in its entirety. So this is going to be a longer video. My wash day spans over the course of 3 days between the pre-poo process, the actual wash, and then the styling. I know for some people that is a little bit long. For me, I am completely heat free, so it does take a little bit longer for me. Because of that, I am going to put the times that need to be paid attention to in the actual caption for the video, so you can see how far you need to fast forward. So here we go. I'm going to show you how to take your hair from this. Oh my gosh. To hydrated and styled and suitable for the public. So we're going to start here with our redo pre-poo. Before I actually apply the pre-poo, I am going to go through and detangle the ends of my hair. I want to avoid any possible snagging while I'm parting. This is extremely important, and it is essential to your wash day. I know I've had people ask me, like, what is a pre-poo? Why do we pre-poo? Couple reasons why. Number one, it protects your hair from stripping. As soon as you put shampoo on your hair, especially if it has sulfates in it, it's going to strip away all of those nutrients that we need. So the pre-poo is going to give extra nutrients before you actually wash. It's going to protect your hair again from the stripping. Also protects your hair from heat, and then protects your hair during washing. So definitely want to go ahead and use the pre-poo. Now, as you can see, I am making pretty large sections here. They don't need to be precise. You just want to make sure you have as much access to your roots as possible. So I am going to take about 5 or 6 pumps and apply that to each section, and just use my hands to rake it through my hair. One thing I did not show during that pre-poo process was making sure that your hair has a water-based product or water on it before you apply the pre-poo. The pre-poo is oil-based. You're using a water-based product like the hairdo, or using just water, rice water, whatever it is that's going to add moisture to your hair, and then sealing it with the pre-poo. So you saw me at the end of the video put on a satin cap. It's extremely important to sleep with satin. Your pillow is going to suck all of the nutrients that you just put into your hair out of it. So make sure that you use that satin to lock in that moisture, and it also prevents friction, which is what causes a lot of fallout at night. So it keeps your hair intact and protects your hair. So definitely, if you don't have a satin cover or satin bonnet, use a satin pillowcase to protect your strands. So the pre-poo we want to leave on for 6 to 12 hours. Typically, I'm going to do mine before I go to bed, pop my bonnet on. That way, when I get up in the morning, my hair is ready to go. And now we are on to our wash day. All right, so it is wash time. We want to make sure to start, of course, by completely saturating our hair with water, making sure, especially for our low porosity friends, that your hair is completely wet. Then I do go through and part my hair into 4 sections before shampooing. That way I'm making sure that I get to my scalp as much as possible, getting all the dirt that is stuck on there. So I'm going to start first with my clarifying shampoo. Clarifying shampoo is going to be the best product that's going to get rid of any dirt or extra oil built up on your hair. Just going to go through and apply it in sections and use my detangler to massage the scalp and also to help loosen up some dirt. And then just repeat with every single section. All right, so we've got full application all over. I am going to go through and scrub with my hands as well, making sure that our hair is super, super clean. So now we're going to give our hair a full rinse, making sure all the product is completely out of it. And then we are on to our moisturizing shampoo. Now what I love about OrganiGrow's shampoo line is that you do have 2 shampoos. The clarifying shampoo is going to be better to get rid of all the dirt. The moisturizing shampoo still cleanses the hair, but it's much gentler and has some moisturizing elements to it. So I'm just going to apply it evenly, and you can see that snapback from the curl. My curls are more defined. When I pull on them, they have great elasticity and little to no fallout, which is pretty unusual for a shampoo. And of course, they're also sulfate free, and my shower smells like a spa every single time I wash my hair. Now we're on to the last step, which is going to be to condition. So I'm going to take our protein-free conditioner, apply it evenly throughout my hair. What's nice about this conditioner is it is safe for anyone who has a protein sensitivity. So mainly that's going to be low porosity people. And then I'm just going to let this sit for 5 to 15 minutes while I finish my shower. All right, we're back, and now we are going to rinse and detangle using the conditioner. So I'm just my detangling brush, rake it through my whole head, making sure to catch any snags that may be there. We have some shrinkage going on here. And a little hang time too. All right, and now we're going to deep condition as well. So I'm going to take the same protein-free conditioner, apply it throughout my head evenly, take a conditioning cap, put that on, and we're going to let our hair condition for 30 minutes before rinsing. So we have just finished our deep condition. Now it's time for us to rinse and get ready to moisturize. In an ideal world, I would have washed my hair with distilled water, but we don't live in an ideal world right now, so I went ahead and washed with the hot water. And then we're gonna definitely make sure that we rinse with cold. When you rinse with cold water, it seals the cuticle. It closes the cuticle so that you don't lose too much product. That's also what kind of keeps us going until the next wash day. Typically, I do only restyle about once a week. So now it's time to moisturize. I'm going to use the Mega Mango Moisture Milk, which is my favorite smelling product. I do wrap my hair in a scarf instead of a towel. That way I avoid taking out too much moisture from my hair. I want to make sure it's damp when I go in to apply. So I'm going to start by splitting my hair into 4 equal sections. Each section I wanted to gently detangle so that I can run my fingers through my hair. And then take about a nickel-sized amount of the moisture milk and apply it to my using only my hands. Now you can see the difference here in texture between the moisture milk side and the damp side. So I'm just going to fully incorporate this in my hair, shake it out a little bit, loosen up those curls, and then let it air dry for 2 to 4 hours. All right, now our hair is completely dry and it's time for us to style. When I twist my hair, I'm using the conditioning curling custard and the vegan texture butter. Both of these are really great products. The vegan texture butter is my favorite in the line. This one is a unique texture. It is hard, so you have to give it a little pressure to get it to a workable consistency, but it's amazing for shrinkage and it's really good to add shine and elasticity to your hair. So now we're going to start with the styling. The first thing I'm going to do is, again, gently detangle the back of my hair using the curling custard. So I take a really small amount and just apply it to the back of my hair. Grab my detangler and just gently rake through it. Then we're going to take our rat tail comb, start the very back section I do thinner than the rest of the hair. This way it gives my hair a little bit of a longer look at the back and the top is going to look a little bit more full. So I've taken a section that I'm ready to twist and I'm just going to go in with the curling custard first and then follow up with the vegan texture butter. I do mash it up before I start so I can get enough of a workable consistency. And then I do stretch my hair with the tight tooth comb. I want to make sure I get rid of any knots that might be there, giving my hair as much length as possible. While I'm twisting, I want to make sure one hand is going clockwise, the other hand is going counterclockwise. We're twisting in the opposite direction. That's going to give your hair more definition and also help prevent shrinkage. And then we're just going to repeat the same step for the entire back of the head. So you can see how much larger the section is here versus at the bottom. This is about the size that I use throughout the rest of my head except for at the very front. So I'm just going to slow this down so you can get a better view of my hands and see how I'm actually twisting the hair. Now we've got everything at the back of the head finished. You can see the twists are starting to expand already, which is a good sign. That means my hair is absorbing the product versus just being saturated by the product. Now I do larger sections at the sides of my head because my hair is less dense here. So to get the uniformity, I do have to part a bit larger on the sides. On the sides of the head, I do like to twist down. That's going to give my hair more length and make sure it's going in the right direction. I'm just going to slow this down for you so you can see how juicy those curls are. And then we're just going to keep twisting as usual. All right, and now we've finished both sides of the twist. And we're going to move on to the front section. So for my bangs, I do like them to be pretty thick, so it is a very thick part, and I also don't want to split them in the middle. Whenever I do that, it creates this very awkward middle part, and I don't have the cheekbones to support it. So I am going to split that into 3, making blending easier when it's time for me to fluff and style my hair. All right, and now we're on to our final section. So I am going to split this directly down the middle. I want to create a heart shape, meaning the top of my head is a little bit more full and the back has a little bit more length. This is just going to help frame my face properly. And then it also does help a bit with not having to restyle through the week. It gives your hair somewhere to go so that I don't have to retwist and restyle every day. And that is it for the twists. So look, we look closer, we can see our hair is actually very moisturized. We got some juicy twists. It smells amazing. And now it's time to moisturize the scalp before bed. So to do this, I'm going to use the hairdo and the scalp beverage. Okay, just going to cut in real quick. Talk to you about the scalp beverage. Y'all, when I tell you this product is the best thing I have ever done for my hair, I promise you, if I never use anything else from OrganiGrow again, I'm gonna use a scalp beverage. When I first started with OrganiGrow back in January, I got my bundle the day after I had finished my wash day. So I was like, I'm not gonna do another 3-day wash day. Let me just see how 1 or 2 products work on my hair. I just wanted to use the scalp beverage at night and kind of see if it actually made any difference in my hair. Y'all, I wish I had gotten before and after pictures because it made the scalp beverage alone made a tremendous difference. I just put water on my scalp and then did the 10 to 15 drops as recommended, massaged my hair every single night. In the first week alone, my hair grew 1/8 of an inch, and I also gained, I would say, about 3 to 4 times the volume that I had before. Of course, everybody's results are going to be different, but I just think the fact that I had such fast results is a major testimonial. And aside from that, there are so many scalp drops and scalp oils that, you know, people use. What I love about OrganiGrow's, it is 3 ingredients. Every single ingredient in this bottle and every product with OrganiGrow, you're going to recognize what it is. You're going to know what it does for your hair. And it works amazing. I cannot speak higher about the scalp beverage. Okay, so as I was saying, we're going to hydrate our scalp. So I'm going to take my hairdo first, apply this water-based product throughout my entire head. Please ignore my struggle spraying. I had been twisting my hair for about an hour and a half, so my hands are tired. And finally, it is time for our scalp beverage. So I'm going to take the dropper, apply 10 to 15 drops around my whole head. When I have twists in, I do like to get underneath the twist just to make sure my whole scalp is being accessed. And then I'm going to massage with my fingertips. Normally I would use my scalp massager, but because I have twists in, I don't want to damage those. I'm just going to use my fingertips, massage for 2 to 5 minutes. Careful not to use your nails because we don't want to drag the product from our head as well. Now it's time to put on the bonnet, and I'm off to bed. That's it. That is our OrganiGrow full diamond bundle wash day with the addition of the vegan texture butter. I use every single product that is in the diamond bundle and also included the use of the vegan texture butter so that you can kind of see what something outside of the bundle looks and feels like. There are so many products on OrganiGrow's website. They also have like skincare. I've been using their Brow Chicka Wow Wow, so been getting some help with the brows here as well. Now I'm sure you want to know what the actual twist out looked like. I may or may not have deleted the footage, so that's bad news there, but the good news is that it is the same twist out that I have been doing for the last 3 months, which means that I have plenty of selfies and other videos where you can take a look at the actual results of what this same twist out is going to look like. I'm going to be doing this micro twist out video in the next few days, so keep your eyes on my Instagram for that. I'm extremely curious because it's the first time I have ever done a micro twist out. So I guess we're gonna find out together how this whole thing works. So thank you guys for investing your time. If you have any questions, any follow-ups needed, reach out to me. I got nothing but time, and I'll catch y'all at the next video.